to hand you over to Khun Chaiwat, who is going to provide a presentation on fish-friendly irrigation systems in Thailand, a case study on Bang Rakam lowland model. Khun Chaiwat is the Vice President at the International Commission on Irrigation and Drainage, ICID. Over to you, Khun Chaiwat.
Thank you very much, Simon. Let me share my screen first. Okay. As a representative of ICID, I would like to say that integrating of fish farming with irrigation is something that ICID is interested in. You can find articles in ICID's Irrigation and Drainage Journal discussing about this subject. This slide shows such an article on the benefit of using drainage water of fish farm for irrigation. It was co-authored by ICID's present president, Dr. Rakap Rakap, received Best Paper Award in 2017. As Thailand is a country with some example of fish farming closely related to irrigation system, I would like to present some aspects of this topic from Thailand. In Thailand, many activities of fish farming in relation to irrigation are present in many large, medium, and small storage reservoirs. Fish species were released every year, and catching fish and fishery products give good income to people living near these reservoirs. Fish farming in fish cage or in floating baskets are done in reservoirs. Some environmental problems are observed, and some controls need to be enforced. These are some fish cages in the rivers. Even in the river, they sometimes need the storage water from the irrigation storage reservoir. During a low flow, they need additional water. This in the farmer's pond. Fish ponds also need reliable supply of water, so areas with dependable water supply, such as in irrigated area, are preferred. Some farmers do fish farming in rice field, which can benefit rice growing also by increasing rice yield, while selling fish give additional income to the farmer. Recently, the Royal Irrigation Department of Thailand developed a lowland area of, in the beginning of 42,000 hectares, now it's about 60,000 hectares at Bang Rakam in the lower northern region. It's between two large rivers. You can see the left one, the Yom River without storage reservoir, and the right one, the green, the blue one is the one with storage reservoir. And it's this lowland area inside here that is flooded almost every year. And so the government try to alleviate this problem. So they want to do this project. You can see that also rice harvesting had to be done by boat, and it's always where the rice damaged. By constructing some water control structures and changing of crop schedule to early planting and harvesting, it's possible to let the flood surcharge into the area after rice harvesting and use the area as flood retarding basin. During this period of flood storage, fish culture can be made successfully. Besides, dry season rice crop can add another benefit to the farmer. You can see that in the slide here, usually farmer will plant rice middle of May to June, but now we shift it to 1st of April, and then we can harvest it earlier, end of July. Then from 1st of August to end of November, 4 months we can store flood, something like 400 million cubic meter to 500 million cubic meter. In the dry season, another dry season crop. By doing this, we have to use also a lot of water from the reservoir. Changing of traditional pattern of water control to arrive at this new scheme takes a lot of participation from local authorities, government agencies, and from the farmers themselves. However, with a lot of meetings and consultation, the project has become a successful one with more benefit to the people. We need to modify some control structure for the dry season crop of rice. And every year, the government agencies and farmers release a lot of fish species into this area. Now you can see the success of the project. This picture coming 2 months ago, this year. This year's rainy season crop. It looks so beautiful and we'll get full benefit from this one. This is a sample of a fish catch from the reservoir. You see the large giant catfish. Actually, it's from the Mekong River, but from artificial insemination, our fishery department breed it and then release in some reservoir, and then this is how we catch it. And my last slide show you the famous fishery products from Bangrakam project area. And so this, after successful implementation of this project, the government plan to extend the concept to other lowland area also. Thank you very much for your attention. And now allow me to introduce the next presenter, Sophie Nguyen Kiao, Senior Advisor of Water Security at Helvetas Swiss Intercooperation to the virtual floor. Sophie, please.